thought here from Griffin is yes, because they're going to take Yorick Mori into Urgot in the top matchup that we had on the weekend, last weekend, in a matchup where Urgot PM
Smeb.
face check.
Don't do it to the KT fans. Oh, you did it. Well, see you later. Face checks the brush.
This is actually the battle. Wait, he had 100.
How does he lose this?
How does he die? Wolf is doing like 40 damage each.
Oh.
Wolf threads this one in. Umti now realizes he's in a bit of trouble. In midair, comes in. There it is! He finds the weak spot of Umti and takes him down. No.
And, well, that was a visual bug, not just pretending to face check as the fight will begin in the bottom side, actually. Paranoia, though, going into that backline. Kaiza in a lot of trouble, is going to try to ult away. They both flash over the double swipe right in the face of Alistar and the Kaiza. But can Smeb turn it around here? The fear beyond death, but he's all alone. As what is going on here? Griffin trying to take as many members of KT away as it's just the remnants of a dead fight on the side of KT. Looks like 4 kills, maybe 3 of them do go the way of Griffin in that fight.
The vision lead there was the big reason they got that lead, similarly to how they got a lead at level 1. And you know somewhere, and Sword and the Maiden taking down the Infernal with his girlfriend. A happy Friday night date. We're going to try, but it's after the turret is dead.
Yeah, Smeb's up towards the mid lane.
There you go. You know, it's a pick I enjoyed too. But LS made it famous, so shout out to LS. I needed that.
You just got to listen to the coach in our lineup, you know? He knows what he's talking about.
Roaming gank by the girlfriend.
You never take me out anymore. Trying to join KT. Ahead. And the Sweet Hat already done here.
Are we going in?
They're going okay. They say, Alistar, we don't care. We love all types of meat.
We're getting the full zoom on everything today. I like how the sword is still through his heart, literally.
Yeah. It definitely feels like our observers are
look,
having fun.
Vladimir needs kills.
Trying to get on in there as BDD's clone does go down, but that's just about it. BDD just barely.
Well, it is an Infernal Drake, so KT's going to start it and say, well, let's fight.
TP coming in as the flash comes in on a Tarzan, but he's got a GA. They're going to blow a lot to get on top of him. Will the turnaround come in here? Tarzan trying to flash away into the Paranoia. They want to turn out to Sword, but it's not enough. Viper getting into the back line, going to end that World Ender, and a huge Emo Plague comes down.
No one dead yet.
Yep, trying to get on in there as 1 goes down. Make it 2 as the double kill comes in for Viper. Make it 3 as everybody's on the run, chasing the cow down the lane. As
5 trips to the graveyard. Yorick Mori approves. They're going to take down this inhibitor turret, the inhibitor. They can't end the game, but this game is over.
Yeah. Well, I said that maybe one of these days, on the schedule, it looks like the next game is actually SKT on the 3rd of March, or the 8th of March, rather. As we actually have some action. Let me stop looking at the sheets here as Hemoplague nearly kills BDD on the backside. And here's Sword. He wants some kills, too. He wants the action. 2 kills come in. BDD basically dead. Viper going to pick up a 3rd one here on the top side. Smeb, he is Urgot, but he is Urgon right about now, as looks like they may just push for the victory.
You know, it will be a welcome one. The storyline for this season from week 1 was New Blood Rising. Griffin are the team. 2nd split in, sophomore split, but no sophomore slump. They're 10-0 at the end of today if they win this series, and they're definitely going to win game number 1.
Oh, they're going in for the kill. He actually gets it. Viper is going to Zhonya's and not die when the Nexus goes down. GG.
See Umti on a pick I've asked him about so many times, and he lets me down again.
Oh, no.
We only had 2 people in our league until Dread joined. Surprisingly, having that lane priority bot side feeling bold to go for a blue bot still doesn't happen. As we're seeing fights emerge.
Okay, insta-cleanse here by Toby. He's going to have to flash away from that one as well. Bunch of damage taken by Umti as he's still in there, and the flash comes forward. Tarzan now going 1v3 as he does have the Shen with him as Lehens. Lehens.
I like your play-by-play. The whisper was all that one deserved. Tarzan played that perfectly, knowing his damage. Sion!
Okay, well, now they're having a bit of fun. Sword able to get a kill. Still doing well. And Sword feeling like a bit of a big guy now after getting his kill. But Smeb's got one too. And now trying to actually force this fight here. Looking for the knock-up, and he does get it into the ultimate. Actually, Smeb in a bunch of trouble here, trying to get away, but it is the Aatrox. But do they have it here, actually? Gonna try to tank it up, but Urgot's a big boy, too. One more auto will do it, but looking to get this one, but the stopwatch comes in. And just Zenit, a bunch of damage onto the jungler. Seems like now is the time, at 15 minutes, to take away that free Infernal.
And I love the timestamp, but that part was better as Zenit has to blow his cleanse.
This time it's Tarzan that's here, though. It's going to be a 3-on-3, trying to turn onto Snowflower, but Lehens gets down low. They get the kick here on a Viper. Do they have that burst damage is the question, but now Tarzan going deep. Going to be able to take out one, make it two. Tries to flash for the third, not quite able to get it. But now the rest of KT in a lot of trouble. The Sniperino, not quite there on a BDD.
Oh!
As here's Sword trying to get under turret. Now it's his turn to go underneath the big time turrets as he's going to go down. But the sleep goes down on the Smeb, and Sword, he's looking for more with Jovi. They're going in. They're not done with this one yet, trying to get that sleep. Oh, it's so close, but BDD.
So aggressive, trying to find greedy kills. They're not normally like this, but they're feeling it today. And after game one, you can definitely understand why.
One as well. They already have the Infernal alongside of a good kill trade and a bunch of kills on here on the job. As he seemingly knows all of the angles here, as now Zenit in a ton of trouble. That Hemoplague gonna finish him off as just kicking and try to get away, but the rest of the team is coming in here as Observer just, well, it looks like
one-shot, I'm pretty
someone
sure.
wasn't listening as well. The taunt comes in and the Battlestar doesn't seem to hit, but it doesn't matter. He's got an auto. Ooh, nice little snipe here on the Urgot, but he points so far. He has 900, which means a current average of 1 MVP per series. It's a lot of fun. Had my first day.
I love the worried, sad murmur as could maybe a kill.
Here we go. Shutting down Toby. 1,000 gold to Zenit as they want revenge now. The big Hemoplague comes in and the flash is on in as they want Zenit big time. Gonna be chained back on into that one. And in fact, in the Zonias, Viper will survive for now, but 900 gold the way of BDD. As now Snowflower trying to make something of it. In goes the ultimate onto Tarzan, and he is going to stopwatch, but he will go down. And in the end of the day, that's actually a one fight for KT. Yeah. Chovy, though, is going to be the gatekeeper, but smartly they do turn around on this one. Maybe just trying to bait KT into not the best fight here. Looking for that trouble bubble onto the Urgot, but he's a tanky boy. Oh, the Battlestar looked like it missed. Still going to get the GA away from the Urgot as the Scion sails wide, and in goes Lehens as well. They're going to take out that Urgot, and in goes Viper, as well as the rest of the Griffin team. They're going to be able to dunk him down. Just one moment that goes the way of KT. And that was about it. At least Zenit is going to survive for now as Viper and Toby still on the chase, and Viper not going to die. They're going to be able to get everybody except the Kaisa and win that fight big time.
Space Jam 2 starring Griffin is on display in this game. They're able to take it down in the second game. More one-sided than the first, I would say, even though they did make a mistake. Looking for an exit kill on Zenit. He walks past a couple of bubbles, but he's going to be blowing bubbles alone, and he might even go down.
Oh. Well, there you have it, guys. Griffin doing the Griffin thing, 2-0 over one of the teams that they're letting. Oh, okay. I thought they were letting him die. There you go, GG, 2-0. Does go the way of Griffin. They finish this series now 10-0 in series overall. A little bit of a hug there from CV Max onto Chovy after that little mistake.
All these Griffin players look a bit scared because they understand that that actually goes away from their interview questions where they'll win a series and then they'll always answer, oh, we should have played a little bit cleaner. This time, you really should have played a little bit cleaner, and yet you understand why they were flexing a little bit. It did not really feel like a competition. To KT's credit, they were still trying things, which once again to me separates them from the Jinna no hope situation of yesterday. Umti's nice kick, for example, getting them some little kills back, but nothing more than polite
from a lot of those Griffin players, but I'm going to hand it over to G-Sun to help out with the translation.
Thank you very much, guys. Today we're going to be joined by Viper and Tarzan for Griffin's MVP interview. What a start for the second round. How do you guys feel? I'm happy that we won. because it's the start of the second round, so I just want to be really careful, but I think we performed quite well.
승리 기뻐하고 계십니다. 자, 타잔 선수는 1라운드
Tarzan.
4연속 MVP 이후 처음이에요.
Well, you were picking up 4 MVPs in a row, but this is the first one after that. How do you feel? Well, I don't really care about MVP. I'm just satisfied that we got a really nice performance.
총알이 따로 있는 거니까요. 팀원들이 모두 잘해줬다고
All
생각을
the
합니다.
Griffin players are
일 세트
performing
아주
so well
초반부터
currently.
인상적인 장면이 나왔어요.
So let's talk about game
시작하자마자
one.
부시에 숨어 계셨는데
You guys
그때
were
어떤 콜이
camping in
있었던
the top
건가요?
lane, top tri-bush. What kind of call back and forth?
이미 콜은 그 준비해온 전략이라서
Well,
그냥
there wasn't a specific call because we actually had the strategy ready before games. We expected Smap to walk up there, so we were just hiding there and able to pick him up.
솔직히
Were you sure that he's gonna come there?
보이면은 그 들어가주는 게
Yeah, because
라이너들의 그
that's all the top laners do, because that's the play for the team, because he's Yorick on the downside, so any top laner would do that, so that's why we were hiding in that bush.
블라디가 정말 빛났습니다. 현재 11전
And your
전승이세요.
Vladimir
네.
stays
네,
undefeated,
맞습니다.
and
네.
you picked up the
자, 오늘
11th
계속해서
victory
카이사
today.
상대로 라인전 하셨는데 어떠셨어요?
Especially during the
블라디
laning
카이사
phase, you were really strong, so how was that matchup?
그냥
Well, just
생각하기 나름인 것 같아요. 조합 따라 다르고 또
well, it
카이사가
differs
좋은
on your
경우도
composition, and
있어서
sometimes Kaisa is
잘한다면
stronger.
챔피언 다그
So,
장점을 발휘할 수
If you
있다고
are
생각합니다.
good at both champions, you can pull out all the best things out of both champions. Is that natural for the Vladimir to have that much of a priority?
서포터랑 라인 푸시가 빠른 조합을
But if you have a
잘
support that
해낼
has
수
a
있지
strong
않을까,
lane
네, 오늘
push,
블라디와
actually Kaisa can
신의
also
조합이
have
정말
the
빛났습니다.
priority.
자, 그리고 경기를 완전히 가져오게 된 한타 장면이 있었죠.
So
저희
this
보면서
is
얘기
The
나눠볼게요.
team fight clip over here, you guys were able to kind
여기서
of have the
트리플
game
킬을
in your hand
내셨습니다.
after this fight.
르블랑을
And you picked up
쫓아내고
triple kill over
내려온
here.
장면이 인상적이었는데
You were
보통 이런
First
그런
pushing out the
상황에서의
LeBlanc,
콜은 누가
and then you
하나요?
picked up all the kills. Who was in charge of the call right here?
콜은 안 하고 그냥
We don't have really
누가
any
빠졌다
special
이런
kills.
말하는 것 같아요.
So yeah,
스크림 때
sometimes we just
대화
go like any
없이
backup or
스크림을
something,
한다고 해서
but nothing
유명한데요.
special.
실제로
I heard you guys
도전하실
do
때도 많은
scrims
대화를
without
나누는
talking a
분은
lot.
아닌가요?
Does that actually happen in the
예전에
competitive
이제
games
어떤
also?
얘기했는지 다 모를 거예요. 기억이 안 나가지고.
Well, I mean, all the players, it's
네.
really
모르겠어요.
hard to remember what kind of calls we had during
자,
the
타잔
fights.
선수 오늘 특히 2세트에서
Tarzan,
라인업 존재감을 보여주셨습니다.
you are strong
더
as a
공격적인
laner,
모습이었는데요.
and you are
1대4
really
구도에서도
aggressive.
전혀 주눅들지 않으시고 딜을
And you were going
쏟아내는
all in against
모습이셨어요.
multiple
오늘
players.
어떻게 이렇게 공격적인
How are you able to pull that off today?
아트록스가 원래 궁이 있으면은 좀
Well,
자신감 있게 플레이할 수 있는
You can play
챔피언이라서
really aggressively and play with a lot of confidence whenever you have ultimate on your Aatrox.
팀원들이 각자 1인분을 명확하게 해주는 점도 도움이 되나요?
And
네,
the
초반에
fact that all the
팀원들이
laners do
잘해줘가지고
well help you
제가
to perform
성장할
better.
선을 잘 잡아줘가지고
Yeah, they buy time for me
제가
to
잘
scale enough
보여준 것
and stuff,
같아요.
so that's why I
네, 타잔
performed
선수
so
특히
well today.
역대각을 굉장히 잘 보시더라고요.
And there were a lot of
그
awesome
짧은
counter
시간에
ganks.
어떤 점을 캐치하시는 건가요?
How are you able to kind of make
바텀에서
decisions like
리신이
that?
블루 쪽에 보여서
Well, in the
그쪽 정글
bot
몹이
lane, I saw
없는데도
Lee
오는
Sin,
거는 웬만하면 바텀
coming near the
땅굴
blue.
쪽이라서 그거 잘
and I
캐치한
knew
것
that there were many jungle camps left, so I knew that he was planning some ganks over there.
있습니다. 타잔 선수의 더블킬이 빛났던 장면
And let's
바텀에서
check out this double kill clip over here.
상황 설명 부탁드릴게요.
What's going on?
이때 그냥 저는 일단
That moment?
물각이 안 나와서 계속 공 믿고
Well, there was no chance of me dying, so I was just keep going in and doing damage.
상대방이 잘 뭉쳐 있어줘가지고
Well, all the opponent players were kind of grouped up, so it was easy for me to put a lot of damage.
갑자기 소드 선수가
And
돌진을
Sword just
하셨어요.
went all in over there.
콜이 있었나요? 부르신
Whose
건가요?
call was that?
네, 헬까지는 봤는데
I mean,
이제
we did
공을
ask him
갑자기
for the
공으로
teleport,
타워에
but
박으면서
he just suddenly went in with his ultimate,
자기는
so
괜찮다고
he said
했던
it's
것 같아요.
okay, but I don't know.
근데 결국 저 장면 때문에
Well, thanks to that
스윗 선수
play,
한번더 잡을 수
You guys were able
있었어요.
to pick up
그리고 BDD
Smap,
선수는 결국은 못 잡았는데 좀
and
아쉽진 않았어요.
BDD kind of made his escape out of
저는
there.
그 이후 상황은 안 보고 그냥 제
Well, I didn't really watch what happened after
딱히
that.
신경 안 썼던 것 같아요.
I wasn't really paying
소드 선수의 희생
attention.
장면이 빛났습니다. 자, 그리핀 오늘 경기
So Griffin,
이제 끝으로 2주 정도 휴식.
You guys have a very long break.
어떤 점
You guys have 2 weeks until next match. How are we gonna spend your break and prepare for your upcoming series?
다른 팀들 경기 보면서
I'm gonna watch how other
좋아
teams
보이는
play
챔피언이나
and practice some
좋아 보이는
champions they
전략이나
try or the strategy
이렇게
that
준비할
they
것 같아요.
try.
평소에
Yeah.
했던 것들.
Just
네,
as we do
선수처럼
normally.
연습 열심히 하신다고 말씀해 주셨고요. 타잔 선수
And Tarzan.
2라운드도 전승 가능할까요?
Is 18-0 possible for Griffin?
2라운드도 좋은 성적 보여드릴 수 있도록
We're gonna keep
열심히
we will never keep our guards down, and we're gonna
그리핀의
prepare
2라운드
hard and keep this
전승도
hard work
왠지
going.
가능할 것만 같은 오늘의 경기력이었습니다. 자, 인터뷰
Thank
바이퍼
you very
선수,
much for
타잔
this
선수
interview, Viper and
감사드립니다.
Tarzan, and I'm gonna pass it over back to our casters. Thank
네,
you.
승자 인터뷰 만나봤습니다. 중계석 나와주세요.
Well, thank you, Jisan.